Hello, hello. Welcome back to the Hoop Scoop. Probably right, bringing you actions and updates from yesterday CAAW March Madness tournament. First up, we have Iowa facing Holy Cross. This was a little touch and go in the beginning. We're gonna we're gonna attribute that to maybe Iowa being off for too long. Let me show you some action from yesterday's game.
Coming out aggressive, trying to collapse on every drive. Marshall three. Walter with a rebound. Clark off the bounce, off the window. They had it in Marist where she played 15 matches. Janelle Allen off the ball fake, off the bounce, goes to the left hand and scores in the lane. And Holy Cross team. They're not going to force things. Great double on the block, but you see their patience and poise in handling it. They are the overall number 2 seed in this tournament, behind undefeated. Front rims it. Here comes Clark. Marshall gets a look and hits it. Brona off the mark. Offensive rebound and a stick back. Scare got a couple of quick fouls now picked up on Lindsey Berger, number 35 in purple. She's scored 32 per night. Only Cheryl Sweeps had a better tournament run. There's 11 threes, the most in the country. O'Grady from Marshall. Oh, they look a little different. O'Grady running the floor, rim to rim. Gabby Marshall, that pass is on the money too. With number 1 in undefeated South Carolina taking on North Carolina. Back. All alone, Power Cassidy hits the play. And then in transition, there's nobody near. She can knock it down to a clip of. Final minute of this first quarter. She'll try for a back-to-back and get it. That. And that's what it's going to take. And for Caitlin Clark to continue to trust them, to trust that the game is going to open up for her. The push. Sidestep for Taylor McCabe for 3. Step back. That's the specialty. You probably can't defend it any better than that.
So what you saw there was Holy Cross really bringing it to Iowa yesterday in the first quarter and part of the second quarter. Like I stated before, Caitlin struggled in this game. She couldn't find her shot. They were playing her really, really tight. She had a couple of fouls. She got fouled a lot. She went to the line. She got into it with the ref. She hit herself in the head with the ball. So this was a struggle for her. But not to worry. In the end, Iowa was still able to pull away with the win after Caitlin Clark hit her first three-pointer, I think, midway into the second quarter. From that point on, it was a wrap. They managed to really pull away from them in the third quarter, eventually beating them 91-65. Contributing to Iowa's win, Caitlin Clark eventually finished with 27 points, 10 assists, and 8 rebounds. The difference makers for Iowa in this game were Gabby Marshall, who chipped in 11 points, the glue, Kate Martin, who had a double-double, 14 rebounds and 15 points, and Addison O'Grady coming off the bench to chip in 14 points. We have to mention some of the players from Holy Cross that really made a difference early in the game for them to keep it close in that first quarter. Janelle Allen had 18 points. Kyra McCormick had 5 rebounds and 11 points. And Power Cassidy lit them up for 4 from deep, finishing with 19 points. Elsewhere, USC and Juju Watkins did what they were expected to do, putting away Texas A&M 87-55. Juju finished that game with 23 points, hitting 6 of 7 from the free throw. Mackenzie Forbes went 3 for 7 from deep, finishing with 23. UConn also took care of business, beating Jackson State 86-64. Paige Bucker scored 28 points. Ashlyn Shade added 26 points, handing Coach Gino a 30 consecutive first-round win on her birthday, no doubt. For Jackson State, their senior, Boiler, scored 25 points, going 5 from deep. That was really the only bright spot for Jackson State in this game, but we do hope to see them back next year. What is not on the screen but is worth mentioning, UCLA took care of business against California Baptist, beating them 84-55 on the strength of their sophomores and seniors. Gabrielle Yaquez, sister of NBA player Jaime Yaquez that plays for the Miami Heat, put up 7 rebounds and 19 points. Kiki Rice, another sophomore, put up 7. Kiki Rice added 7 rebounds and 20 points. Charisma Osborne had a double double of 15 and 15. That's 15 rebounds and 15 points. Moving on to matches that we will be monitoring today are South Carolina and North Carolina, the Battle of the Carolinas. We fully expect Dawn Staley and her team to come away with the win. Also playing today, the defending champions LSU against Middle Tennessee. LSU cannot afford to come out lackadaisical as they did in their previous game. Middle Tennessee have shown you what they are capable of. They beat Louisville, erasing an 18-point lead. So LSU has to come out and hit them in the mouth right away to make sure that they put them away and put them away quickly and for good. Another game to watch is Kansas State, Colorado. These two teams have not faced each other in the regular season. I am hoping that Kansas State can get past Colorado to meet Iowa in the Sweet 16. Another game to watch is Stanford versus the other team from Iowa, Iowa State, and Audie Crooks. Audie had a massive game in their last showing, putting up 40 points. She's going to have her hands full, however, with Stanford and Cameron Brinks. These are two different body styles. Audie is going to have to be in front of Brinks the whole time. And Brinks is going to have to make sure rebounds, especially the offensive one, because she's taller than Crooks, and putting those back up. This is going to be a game to watch. I do expect Stanford to come away with this game, but you never know. We'll see what Audie has for them in this game. Moving along, we're going to talk about our brackets and who the leaders, the current leaders are. Evelyn Walker is firmly in the lead, but Hattie Tyson, our day one, is right on her heels. After the number 1 and 2 spots, we have Love Rights and Lynn D fighting for number 3. This is going to be a wrap for this video today. We will see you back here tomorrow with more updates from the NCAA tournament, both men and women. Have a good day. Happy Bracket Sunday.